Hello. Good morning. I'm in a bathrobe because I'm at this awesome location that has a warm spring, and the warm spring is right behind me. There's a little outlet that goes over here, and I'm going to get in the warm spring. I've been here. I parked here last night and had no idea what it looked like. I got here in the dark, so I parked over there, went to bed, excited to see what this place looked like in the daytime. I could hear the running water, which was nice, and I knew there was a separate pond behind me, and I just was excited to wake up and see what it looked like. So I'm gonna show you. Brucey, stop. I got Bruce. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And then I'm gonna give you some history about this place. And then I'm gonna get in. And then I'm gonna show you why I hesitated to get in. It's kind of mucky and super slippery, and I'm by myself. I don't have a life alert button to call someone if I slip and fall and die. Bruce, stop. All right, let me show you around the place. Okay, so we've got this beautiful pond. Look at the mountains. Mount Whitney's over there in the background. And behind us, right here in these mountains, right there, you might recognize that mountain range. If you watch Ghost Town Living with Brent, Cerro Gordo is right up there in those hills. And I'm going to tell you why that has any significance to where I'm at right now. So, it's pretty far with the walking distance, but they had mules and stuff. And behind us is the Owens Dry Lake bed, and we're in a place called Olancha. So, this warm spring right here is the closest warm spring to Cerro Gordo, and I'll tell you why that benefited a lot of the miners from Cerro Gordo. But first, check this out. Okay. Look at that water. Super sudsy. Super green. That looks really slippery. I'm gonna wear shoes in there because I can't see the bottom. It looks like that's the source over there coming up, bubbling. Okay, so I was actually just told by one of my friends that the reason why there's so many bubbles in here is because of the borax that's in the water. Apparently, there's borax minerals. Is borax a mineral? Or is it a... Yeah, it's a mineral. There's borax in the water, and that's why it's so sudsy. Not for the reason that I'm about to tell you. So anyways, there's not a lot of water up in Cerro Gordo. I don't know if you've heard. There's a water issue up there right now. Actually, they're fixing it, but anyways, so the miners used to come down here once a month. I'm not sure if they would have like alternating times or what it was. Not sure the whole story. They would come down here and they would bathe. They would take their bath and they would do their laundry in here. And so this is the Dirty Sock hot spring. And the reason why it's called Dirty Sock is because you see how mildewy it is, or algae, not mildew, algae. There's so much algae in there. If you lose a sock, good luck finding it. So eventually there was a bunch of socks and dirty clothes, and imagine the working conditions up in Cerro Gordo aren't the cleanest. So all of that happening right here. So I could imagine it was pretty stinky, and I actually don't really want to imagine what it smelled like. And you know what? In the middle of the night, I could smell sulfur every once in a while. I woke up to the smell of sulfur. I can't smell it right now, but it did happen every once in a while last night. So, just an interesting story. The Dirty Sock hot spring. Imagine this hot spring just filled with all the miners and their laundry. Pretty cool. I bet they really look forward to this day, coming down here, getting clean, getting their clean clothes, and getting their clothes as clean as possible, getting themselves as clean as possible. Just a really cool, interesting story. So I drove down here, and I've actually been wanting to see this place for myself. I've had some friends that have stayed here, and it doesn't have the best reputation, but for the sake of history and the sake of YouTube video, I decided that I needed to make the trip myself. And for the sake of the video, I think I'm gonna get in, but I am terrified of falling. And I don't know how deep this is. It's dark too. Brucey, should I get in? Should I get in, Brucey? Are you gonna get in? Alright. I don't really want to hold my phone. I don't know where all my GoPro stuff is. I need to get my stuff together. It is actually pretty warm. I felt it with my hand. It feels good on my feet. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get in. I'm terrified. Brucey, come on. Get over here. I don't know. I'm really scared. Okay. It's actually not that slippery. It's freaking gross, though. Okay? Like, I've done some pretty gross things, okay? And I consider myself to be pretty tough and not super girly. But on a scale of 1 to 10 for like the grossest things I've done, this is like probably a 7. Brissy, don't eat that. I don't. It's warm. It feels great. Ugh. I don't want to do it. This stuff that I'm stirring up right now is so gross. I'm gonna cry. I love you guys so much. I hope this is recording. Oh my God. It goes deeper. I don't want to get in, but I'm going to. Okay. And I've soaked in algae, okay? But this is a lot. This is big. What if I feel like I'm soaking in like a seaweed soup. What if there's a body in here or something? Oh my God. Okay, this is about as far as I'm gonna go because it's really slippery down here. But it's nice. It's nice. I don't really want to go in any further. So here I am, soaking in the dirty socks. I did it. I did it for you guys. And I'm done. Anyways. Now that the hard part is over, I've never had such a difficult time getting into a hot spring. And it's just my mind, I guess. Not being able to see. I don't know. Come on, Brucey. So, I wanted to take a look around at some of this stuff. We're right on maybe a back portion of the Owens Dry Lake bed. So let's go take a look around. There's a lot of things to see here. There's some slabs of cement and lots of gnats. There's a slab of cement behind me. Not sure what that could have been. Have you ever been to the Dirty Sock Hot Springs? Warm springs? I wouldn't call them hot springs. I like the history part of it. It's pretty neat. Not sure how far I'm going to go. I'm in flip-flops, so. And I got Bruce. He's into everything right now. He is extremely dirty. He's been into everything that's gross. But you gotta let him roam around if you're gonna bring him on an adventure. It's his adventure too, so. So behind me, I'm guessing is part of the dry lake bed. Some of it's wet. It's pretty interesting. There's a lot of people working out there. I'm not sure what they're doing, like taking samples or something. Brucey, come back. That's far enough. Hey, come on. Turn around. Get back here. Lots of glass. Such a shame. So we parked right here. And the hot spring feeds into this, which is really beautiful. It reminds me of a dyer with the coots. stuff is super foamy. I'll show you. So, I gotta try to look presentable. I'm going to get dressed. I think when I threw the rock in that foam kind of went into my hair. Oh, I gotta get dressed and try to fix my hair. And I've got more videos to make. So we're gonna go do some adventures today. I gotta eat some breakfast, make some coffee. I think I'll just get dressed and then hit the road and see where we end up. Who knows where we're going to camp tonight? The Alabama hills are essentially blocked off, majority of it now, to camping. Did want to camp there, so we'll have to see what the Forest Service put out for a map of where you're allowed to camp, and then we'll just go from there.